the 25 scary videos that will keep you awake at night reaction. To see if these are actually scary. Can they scare us? We'll rate this. Let's get into it. Also, like the video.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll
Okay.
take a look at 25 scary videos. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe
25
to the channel
scariest
for more
videos.
scary content. Alright, with that said,
Okay.
let's begin.
Let's begin.
The first story we'll be taking a look at today comes to us from the TikTok account Jack-O-Lantern Stories and features an alleged poltergeist encounter. The video begins with the homeowner standing at the top of a staircase.
Okay.
Strange knocking noises can be heard coming from somewhere downstairs. Curious about where the sounds are coming from, he heads downstairs to investigate. He also makes it clear that he's home alone, meaning there shouldn't be anyone else in the house making the noises.
I'm not seeing anything at the moment, but yeah.
As he approaches the kitchen, he calls out hello before things take a very strange turn.
Can hear banging coming from downstairs. It woke me up this morning, but there shouldn't be anybody down here. Hello?
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
The glass fell off the bench.
Hello?
There was nothing obvious there. The cat.
Hello?
Look at the cat on the couch.
What the... Will, you okay?
The cat. That cat was freaked. Freaked the cat out.
God, what's going on?
Yeah, what's going on?
Out of nowhere, a wine glass is sent crashing to the floor. Just a few seconds later, a coffee cup on the table appears to move on its own.
Appears to move.
Then, as if that wasn't enough,
Why would it stop
a
on the
faint
very
rumbling
corner
noise
of
can be
the
heard from
table?
recording, adding one final layer of mystery to the incident.
Oh, look at the glass. Look at the glass.
The combination of the knocking sounds, the moving objects, and the strange voice is what makes this clip stand out from many other alleged hauntings online. Of course, not everyone is convinced.
Yeah.
The video has an old film-style filter applied over the footage, which certainly makes it feel less authentic.
Yeah.
Some viewers also believe the entire incident could have been staged. Even so, the combination of the events captured in such a short span of time
That's
is what
always
keeps
possible.
people debating the clip.
Yeah, I'm not sure. That's a tough one.
Interestingly, the uploader mentions in the description that he owns a fairly large collection of allegedly haunted artifacts. Whether
Okay.
that has anything to do with what was captured here is impossible to say, but it's certainly an intriguing detail.
It is interesting.
So what do you think happened inside this house? Was something paranormal making its presence known, or is there another side to the story? Let me know your theories in the comments.
Okay, so my theory for that one is it's definitely an odd one. Could be staged, like they said, but hard to prove either way. That the cat was definitely freaked out in that one. All right, number 24.
Over on TikTok, a user known as The Black Orchard Films posted a video in June of 2026 in which he explains that he was simply sitting on the couch one afternoon, getting ready to watch some TV. What
Yeah.
started out as a completely ordinary moment quickly became something much stranger when he happened to notice something in the reflection of the television screen.
It's kind of blurry.
Is it? Am I tripping or is that?
Holy shit.
So, like, look,
Definitely looked like someone was sitting there in the mirror.
What?
Is that a shadow? No way.
but like, there's no one there.
No fucking way, huh? There's no one there.
Oh my god, it's gone.
As you can see, the reflection appears to show a dark, human-shaped figure
Appears.
sitting on the couch. The uploader immediately turns around to check behind him, only to reveal that the couch is completely empty. What's especially interesting is what happens next. After showing the couch, he turns back toward the television, but this time the figure is gone. In the description of the video, the uploader writes, quote, "The house is old, located in Appalachia.
Why would it
with the
be
creaks
a
and
reflection?
shadows typical of older homes.
Only
That
through the
afternoon,
TV.
light and the angle of the TV screen created a clear reflective surface. Still, the reflection looked like more than a trick of light. Its timing and placement felt deliberate and out of place in an empty space." End quote. The main skeptical argument here is that the video was staged in some way. Beyond that, there really is
Yeah, but
much
how?
else to go on, as the figure appears clearly in the reflection and
Cuts?
then vanishes by the
Editing
time the
cuts?
uploader looks back. Whether you believe it's paranormal or not, it's definitely the kind of clip that makes you want to watch it a second time.
It is.
So what do you think was captured in the TV screen that day? Was there really something sitting on the couch, or is there another side to the story? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
Alright guys, that one, I don't know if you were filming and there were on your phone and there was a reflection from the TV and you saw a figure sitting on the couch behind you. I don't think many people will like stick around. That's my take on that one. You take it or leave it. I don't think people would stick around. But when he turned, there was also nothing there. So there could be cuts, could be edited. We don't know. Number 23.
Reddit user
I'll just say it so far after the first two, neither of them are really going to keep me up at night. This one I think I've seen, number 23.
Runs with Scissors posted a video to his account a few months ago.
I may have seen this
showcasing
one.
a piece of home security camera footage
Okay.
that was recorded late at night outside the front of his house. The video begins relatively uneventfully, with everything appearing calm and quiet on what seems to be a completely ordinary night. But before long,
Yeah.
something strange happens.
What's happening? Okay. Seems very windy. Is there a snowstorm or something happening? Was there snow on the ground? There was snow, right? Yeah. No. Maybe? So the dog's not happy.
Right around here, the gate leading onto the porch can be seen opening by itself before eventually closing again.
I don't think the
What's
gate was
especially
shut all the way,
interesting
huh?
is that, according to the uploader, the gate is secured with a latch and isn't supposed to open unless the latch is first released. As if that wasn't
Okay.
strange enough, the swing can later be seen moving on its own, while a series of odd noises can be heard somewhere in the distance. The combination of the gate, the swing, and the unexplained sounds is what has left many viewers wondering exactly what was happening outside the house that night.
That's an odd one.
Of course, there could be a more ordinary explanation behind some of what we're seeing, but if the uploader is
Could be.
correct about the gate requiring the latch to be released first, that detail certainly makes the footage more difficult to explain. Whatever happened here, it's easy to see why the homeowner found the footage unsettling after reviewing it. So what do you think was captured on this security camera? Was something unseen wandering around the property, or is there another explanation for the strange activity? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
I'll let you know my thoughts right now. So, my one and only question to number 23 is, with the gate, who was the last person on the gate? So the uploader says that it's latched. The gate should be latched. But the uploader also hasn't mentioned who was last to walk through that gate. Was someone else other than the uploader been through the gate last? Question mark. All right, number 22.
On August 14th, 2023, a TikTok user known as Mima Giovanna posted video to her account showing her and a friend standing outside late at night. For most of the
Right.
clip, the two appear to be having a
Where are they?
conversation while the camera records the area around them.
Okay,
Everything
there was a
seems
cat.
completely normal at first.
Is that a cat
but
or
then
a dog?
Something unusual
It's a dog.
suddenly enters the frame.
Why is there a wild dog walking around?
Ini indah sekali, guys. Tapi kalau di sini nggak kelihatan ada bulan sama bintang. Naon itu? Naon itu?
Right around the 9-second mark, a small white figure can be seen darting
Oh.
across the street at high speed, causing Mima to immediately react in shock before the video cuts off moments later. Because the
I didn't
object
see
moves
that
so
the first time.
quickly and the footage is fairly
It was
blurry,
quick.
it's difficult to get a clear look at
It is
exactly
blurry,
what
yeah.
was captured.
The street lights
So,
make that
whatever
video
it is
blurry.
appears to be
For the
both
quality?
very small and very fast. Naturally, there are a number of possible explanations. Some viewers believe the clip may show something paranormal, while others
I think
it could
it's
be an animal or another
something.
small object passing by quickly and creating an unusual effect. Unfortunately,
Possible.
the footage is simply too brief to draw any firm conclusions.
It is. Yeah.
Whatever the case may be, it's certainly one of those clips that makes you replay it a few times just to make sure you saw what you thought you saw. So what do you think flew across the street that night? Was it something ordinary caught at a strange angle, or something much harder to explain? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
Holy smokes. That one, I've got nothing for that. Other than maybe something to do with there's a lot of street lights. I noticed it was very bright. Unless the street lights had some type of cause. Also, the third time I saw the replay, looked like somebody holding something walking across. But why, if you were holding something that heavy, how could you move that quickly? Or, unsure on that one. Number 21.
The official United States Department of War website recently released another UAP video to the public, and this one is definitely going to catch the attention of anyone interested in unexplained aerial phenomena.
Which one's this one?
The footage was reportedly captured over Greece in January of 2024. For the first few seconds, the screen is split into two different views, with one side showing electro-optical footage and the other showing shortwave infrared footage. Take a look and see what was captured.
Behind the clouds? Ooh. Is that a drone? No, drone don't move like that. Very weird. It looks like some type of weather monitor or something, but why would it be?
According
It's
to
moving
the
at
official
speed.
report, the video was submitted by United States Central Command to
Okay.
Arrow and shows an unidentified anomalous phenomenon captured by a US military platform.
Yeah.
What makes this one especially interesting is how the object was described. In a
Speed.
mission report, the UAP was reportedly described as diamond-shaped and moving at around 434 knots, which is roughly 803 kilometers per hour.
What?
The observer also claimed the object was only detectable through the shortwave infrared sensor.
You don't see it on the
For
other
anyone
one.
interested in UAP sightings, this is the kind of footage that's bound to spark a lot of discussion.
Moving at that speed?
Shape, and the fact that it apparently only appeared through one sensor make it feel particularly unusual. Without more context, it's difficult to know exactly what was captured.
Yeah, well, you're not getting more context.
But whether you're a believer
You're not going to
or
get more
skeptic,
context
it's
because it's
certainly an
a
intriguing
military
video.
vision.
So what do you make of this one? Could this be something truly unexplained, or is there another possibility behind what was recorded?
That's unexplained, guys. I believe that's probably some type of military thing, or it's an actual UFO. Only the military or a UFO is capable of having something that size move that quickly. That's just my opinion on that one. You can argue with me in the comments. Number 20.
On September 28, 2024, a TikTok user known as Synestia posted a video showing a strange experience inside her home. The
Okay.
footage begins with her quietly making her way through the house while recording on her phone. The reason quickly becomes apparent as a series of unusual noises can be heard coming from somewhere inside. Trying to figure out where they're coming from, she follows the sounds until they lead her to the bathroom.
Some behind the... No?
As she approaches the doorway, she notices the shower curtain moving on its own while the strange noises continue.
Definitely moved.
Assuming whatever is making the sounds must be hiding behind it, she pulls the curtain back to investigate. But when she looks inside the shower, there's nothing.
As soon as she entered the room, that
It's a simple
stopped.
movement, but the combination of the unexplained noises and the moving shower curtain is enough to make the clip surprisingly unsettling. Of course, there could be a more ordinary explanation behind what happened.
I don't know, I don't see a window
Without
open.
seeing more of the room
Is
or
that
knowing
window
what
open?
happened afterward, it's impossible to say for certain. Whatever caused the curtain to move, it's easy to understand why the uploader felt uneasy enough to start recording in the first place. So what do you think was inside the bathroom?
No, that window
that
looks
night?
closed to me.
Was it something supernatural? Or
You
was
can't
there
see, it's
another
too dark.
explanation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
What would cause... There's nothing that I know of that would cause that the window seem shut. That was most likely probably something paranormal or another video editing cut. Some people cut these videos so and edit after the recordings. Number 19.
On April 4th, 2020, a TikTok user named Lauren Rose posted a video to her account after noticing her pet cat behaving very strangely. The cat appears to be fixated on something just beyond the couch. Judging by its body language, it clearly seems uncomfortable.
Animals
almost
can
as if
detect
it's watching
things
something
that we
horror
can't see.
Then, a few seconds later, something unusual appears in the background.
Okay. So look at that.
Animals can definitely detect things that we just can't see.
Right behind the couch, what appears to be a dark figure can be seen slowly walking across the room.
And there was not supposed to be anybody there?
Lauren immediately reacts with an "Oh my
Whoa.
god."
Holy
but
quality.
otherwise manages to stay surprisingly calm, considering what she had just witnessed. The timing of the figure's appearance, combined with the cat's behavior beforehand, is what many viewers found especially unsettling.
Holy shit, bro.
Of course, not everyone is convinced.
Definitely a
Others think
shadow.
it could have been staged, while
All
others say
clips
there's
could be
more intriguing
staged.
Ghost videos posted
But
online.
Not proven. That's definitely
Unfortunately,
something walking
Lauren
past.
never shared any follow-up videos explaining
It's a
what happened
shadow
afterward, leaving
walking
the entire
past.
incident unresolved.
Video bad quality.
So what do you think walked through Lauren's house that day?
What do
Was
I
it
think
simply
walked
a
past?
clever hoax, or did her cat really sense something lurking in the background? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
That was a weird one. It's really, really bad quality. There's definitely a shadow walks past. The cat is fixated on something, but the cat does not react to whoever walked past the couch or the sofa. The cat would turn, I would imagine, if it was fixated on whatever was there. Let me know on that one in the comments what you guys think about that one. I want to let me know what you think. All right, number 18.
A TikTok user known as Andy V Official posted a video to his account back in March of 2025 after an unsettling experience he says happened to him in the city of Chilca, Peru.
Peru?
The video begins with Andy speaking directly to the camera before it cuts to a second clip showing the location where the incident allegedly took place. Then, at around the 38-second mark, what appears to be a long, arm-like limb from an unknown creature suddenly comes into view before the video cuts off abruptly. The moment is so brief that it's difficult to make out exactly what we're looking at, but it's certainly enough to explain why Andy ended the recording shortly afterward. Some viewers believe the clip could show some kind of unknown creature emerging from the water, while others think there may be a more ordinary explanation. A few have even suggested the entire video could have been staged. Whatever the case may be, it's one of those clips that's intriguing simply because it's so difficult to identify what appears on screen. Thankfully, Andy seems to have gotten away unharmed.
What is that?
Considering he was later able to upload the footage to TikTok.
Yeah.
So what do you think emerged from the water that day?
That came out of the water?
Creature, or is there another explanation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
Right, we need to look at this one again. Panic mode, thank you very much, bro.
Then, at around the 38-second mark, what appears to be a long, arm-like limb from an unknown creature suddenly comes into view before the video cuts off abruptly. The moment is so brief that it's difficult to make out exactly what we're looking at,
Yeah.
but it's certainly enough to explain why Andy ended
Why is the
recording
top
shortly
cut?
afterward. Some viewers believe the clip could show some kind of unknown creature emerging from the water,
It could.
while others think there may be a more ordinary explanation.
That's possible.
A few have even suggested the entire video could have been staged. Whatever the case may be, it's one of those clips that's intriguing simply because it's so difficult to identify what appears on screen. Thankfully, Andy seems to have gotten away unharmed, considering he was later able to upload the footage to TikTok.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So what do you
And
think
it seems
emerged
close.
from the water that day? Was it an unknown creature, or is there another explanation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
Right. Right, we're gonna, before we move on to number 17, with that one, I'm 50-50 on it. I'm not sure either way. Yeah, alright, let's move on to number 17. We'll get on with number 17, guys. Okay, what's this one?
A man named Adam Mawson posted a video to his TikTok account in which
I don't
he
think
explains
I've
that the
seen
footage
this
you're
one.
about to see was originally filmed back in 1991
91?
inside his parents' house.
While ago.
According to Adam, he never believed in ghosts before moving into the home.
Why does it
But
say
after experiencing
1187?
a number of disturbing incidents over the years, he and several friends decided to investigate. They set up a video camera on a tripod in each room of the house for 1 hour at a time, while everyone left the property, hoping to capture something unusual.
Yeah.
When they reviewed the recordings, one tape stood out from all the others.
When 91 didn't have the best quality cameras, did it? Is that a reflection of the person filming it? It can't be. Can it be? Shadow seems to walk on the landing after being in the chair. You can see the movement of the head. You can see a shadow movement on the curtains. Holy shit, what? Okay, that's when it moves off to the side, that's odd. And then it disappeared back the other way? And it's not alone. This one stops and seems to look around before disappearing. Huh. Not scaring
The
us
footage
though,
appears
is
to
it?
show a dark, human-shaped figure sitting in a chair before it suddenly stands up, walks across the room, and eventually disappears from view. Adam says he
Yeah.
didn't actually discover the figure until later that night while reviewing the tapes by himself.
Right.
He recalls being home alone at the time, with the bathroom scene in the footage located directly across from his bedroom, making the experience one of the most frightening moments of his life. He also says he later researched the history of the property and discovered that the houses on the street had reportedly been built over part of an old cemetery. In addition,
Okay, like
he
most
claims
houses.
a wool sorting mill once stood on the
Let's
site,
face it.
where a fire in the late 1940s tragically claimed the lives
Oh, it
of
was a fire.
14 child workers.
Oh.
Of course, not
Yeah, but that's not a
everyone's convinced.
child.
Some viewers believe the footage could simply be an elaborate
That's not a child, Shadow.
hoax, while others consider it one of the more compelling ghost videos to come out of the early 1990s. More than 30 years later, Adam still says he doesn't know exactly what was captured on
Look
camera
how tall
that
that
day.
is. That'd be an
So
adult.
what do you think was wandering around that old house?
Just my opinion.
Was it really the so-called Barbie Place shadow ghost, or is there another explanation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
Okay. Right. Before we move on to number 16, I wonder if they're saying the child died at the sawmill. How many people died from workplace accidents? Occupational health and safety at workplaces wasn't the best back in 91 and years prior. It could be workplace accident if there was a sawmill there. If. So let's have a look at number 16.
TikTok user I Am Unforgettable posted a video to their account in May of 2026,
Yeah.
claiming they had been awake for 3 straight days because they were too afraid to fall asleep after noticing
If you've been awake for 3 straight days, you're gonna have hallucinations.
something inside their bedroom. At first, that might sound like an exaggeration, but after seeing what they claim was in the room with them, it's a bit easier to understand why they were so frightened. Take a look.
They couldn't go to sleep. What are we seeing? What are we seeing? Behind the door? Behind the door.
Right behind the bedroom door, what appears to be a figure with long dark hair can be seen peeking around the corner, seemingly watching the uploader from across the room. The figure never fully steps into view, but the brief glimpse is enough to make for a very unsettling moment. Of course, not everyone is convinced. Some viewers believe the entire clip could simply have been staged.
It could have been, but why didn't the uploader didn't get out of bed to go check?
Attention online. Hopefully, whatever the uploader believed they saw that night never appeared again.
We're not
So
seeing
what do
them
you
get
think
up
was
and
hiding
move the
behind
door.
bedroom door? Was it simply a
I'd
clever
get up and
hoax,
move
or
my
something
move
much harder
move
to
the door
explain?
and look to see what's behind there.
Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
I wouldn't just lay in bed. So I'm not sure about that one. Alright, number 15. Get into them.
On September 6th, 2011, a man named Santiago Martinez uploaded a video to his YouTube channel showing a strange object moving through the sky.
Another
over an
object?
undisclosed location.
Okay.
From the
UAP.
very beginning, it's clear that Santiago is already focused on something overhead, suggesting he had noticed the object before he even started recording.
Most likely, yeah.
Ahí. Ahí hay otro. Que está dando. Mira.
What? What looks like that? Sun?
Mira, mira.
Oh, it's got black. All the black dots on it.
Mira otro.
Now there's a second one? Well, it's not the sun. The second one seems to be further away and blinking. Can't focus.
Throughout the footage, 2 bright objects can be seen moving steadily across the sky. At first, they appear as distant lights, but as
Yeah.
Santiago zooms in, they no longer look like simple dots. Instead, each object seems to have a distinct,
He was kinda
almost
at a
structured
distance.
appearance. Though it's impossible to tell whether that's the actual shape of the objects, or simply an artifact caused by the camera's heavy zoom. At
Yeah.
one point, a second object with a very similar appearance enters the frame, making the sighting even more intriguing. Unfortunately, the video doesn't provide much additional context, so we're left to judge the footage on its own.
No information.
Some viewers believe the objects could be genuine unidentified aerial phenomena,
I believe
while
so.
others suggest the unusual appearance is simply the result of the camera's zoom and the limitations of the equipment. With such limited
It was in
information,
04.
it's impossible to say for certain. Even after more than 14 years, the clip continues to leave viewers wondering exactly what Santiago managed to capture that day. So what do you think these bright objects were? Were they truly unexplained, or is there another way to interpret what we're seeing? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
The UAPs. Number 14.
Back in March of 2012, a man named Ryan Halsey uploaded a video to his YouTube channel claiming that he was home alone one day
Okay.
while his parents were out when he began hearing a series of strange noises coming from elsewhere in the house. Unsure of what was making the sounds, Ryan decided to grab his phone and start recording as he cautiously searched each room. For a while, everything appears perfectly normal.
Yeah.
What the This is what I mean. Crazy shit. Is it like Hello? Oh my god. The light on. Oh my.
What happened?
Oh,
Okay, show me what happened,
swear
because
I seen something. Right. Yep.
I like something foul. Well, there's definitely a noise.
Then, at around the 35-second mark, what appears to be a dark figure suddenly darts up the
What dark?
staircase, causing Ryan to yell in
Oh,
panic
yeah.
before quickly retreating. Whether it was a shadow, a person, or something else entirely, the moment is over almost as quickly as it begins, making it difficult to tell exactly what was captured. Of course, not everyone is convinced. Some viewers believe the entire video could have been staged, while others think Ryan's reaction seems genuine. The video is appropriately titled WTF is in my home, and judging by Ryan's reaction, it's safe to say he had no idea what he had just witnessed. So what do you think ran up those stairs? Was it simply a clever hoax, a home intruder, or something far more difficult to explain? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
Okay, so if you saw that in your house, you're not going to go look? And the second part was, it seemed like he already had the keys in the door, in my opinion. And thirdly, you could just get a mate to run up the stairs and then film it. So, not sure on that one. Let me know in the comments what you think about that one. Number 13. Let's go.
A YouTube channel known as Dad's Always Right uploaded a piece of home security camera footage that was recorded inside their Denver home on March 25th, 2023. The video
Okay.
begins peacefully, showing a baby fast asleep in its crib, while the child's father sleeps in a bed right beside it.
Right.
Everything seems completely normal, until this happens.
Okay. The baby. Kicking. The baby stood, now the door's opened. What? The door opened when it... Oh, there it is, all the way. Okay. What's that marker
Out
on
of
the
nowhere,
wall?
the bedroom
Right there.
door suddenly swings open on its own.
What is
A
that?
few moments later, it slowly swings shut again, all without anyone getting out of bed. The movement of the door is what makes the clip so intriguing. It doesn't simply drift open and stay there. It opens before eventually closing again, almost as if someone had passed through the doorway. Of course, not everyone agrees on what happened. Some believe there could be a perfectly ordinary explanation.
No, the baby
while
was
others feel the
stirring,
footage
the
may
door
have been
opens and
staged.
shuts.
Thankfully, neither the
We
father
don't
nor
see
the
any
baby appears to
figure
wake up be
or
harmed
objects.
in any way.
Something
So
stuck
what
on the
do you think
wall.
caused the bedroom door to move like that?
That's all I know
Was it
about this
simply
one.
something mundane, or was there really an unseen presence inside the room?
Number 12. Let's go, let's go.
Reddit user DrySelection421 shared a video to the True Cryptozoology subreddit that was reportedly filmed in Argentina back in 2010.
Yep.
The footage is extremely grainy and low quality, but according to the post,
It's really
the
grainy,
videographer
yeah.
was recording outside at night after noticing something unusual wandering around.
I
near
can't
their
see
neighborhood.
anything in this.
Take a look.
Loco. No sé tanto. Igual voy a Juanete.
Ya fue, guacho, vamos, vámonos acá.
Guacho, mira, se está viniendo por acá. Está cruzando la calle, guacho.
Se fue, se fue, se fue.
As you can see, what appears to be a small humanoid figure can be seen walking through the street before eventually
yeah.
disappearing from view. Because of the video's low
disappeared?
quality, it's difficult to make out many details, but the figure's proportions and movement have led to plenty of speculation over the years. One of the most popular theories
But the
is that
video
the
just
figure could be
cuts,
a
it doesn't
duende.
disappear.
In Latin American folklore, a duende is a small human-like supernatural being,
Okay,
often compared to a dwarf, gnome, or leprechaun.
yeah.
Stories about duendes vary from region to region, but they are frequently described as mischievous creatures that appear unexpectedly before vanishing. just as
Definitely
quickly.
resembled something like a
Some viewers
leprechaun.
believe the footage could simply be an elaborate hoax, while others argue the
Possible.
poor video quality makes it impossible
It's
to
always
determine
possible.
what was actually recorded.
Yeah, it's
Whatever the case may be,
Well,
it's certainly one
more-
of those videos that's difficult to forget once you've seen it. Was it really a legendary duende?
Really bad
or was there
quality,
another
that-
explanation. Let me know your theories in the comments down below.
really bad quality. Number 11.
Over on TikTok, a woman known as Imamalina123
Yeah.
explains that her son had experienced several strange incidents over the years.
This
But until
one,
now,
okay.
he'd only ever been able to tell her about them, because nothing had been caught on camera. That finally changed when he managed to record what he claims was his latest encounter on his phone. Take a look.
Okay. What? Holy
The
shit.
footage shows Malina's son filming outside before slowly panning the camera to
Okay,
the left.
that's freaky as shit.
Suddenly, a pale face with short, dark hair can be seen peeking out from behind an object, causing him to scream and immediately run away. It's a very brief moment, but the figure is visible long enough to leave quite an impression.
Yeah.
According to Malina, neither she nor her son has any idea what was captured that day. If this wasn't simply someone hiding nearby, it's certainly a difficult clip to explain.
It's a scary one.
Of course, one could also argue that the video was staged. With footage this short, it's impossible to completely rule out the possibility that someone was intentionally hiding there to create a scare.
That's what I
Whatever the case
suspect.
may be, it's easy to understand why the encounter frightened Malina's son so much. So what do you think was peeking out from behind the object that day? Was it
Either a
someone
friend
playing a prank
or that's
something much more mysterious?
like actual mysterious, yeah. Alright, number 10. This is not the same one, is
For
it?
this next entry, we're taking a look at another one of the recently released
Okay,
UAP
on May
videos.
8th.
published on the United States Department of War website.
Yeah.
Footage, designated DOW UAP PR056, was reportedly captured in 2024 by an infrared sensor aboard a US military platform, before eventually being submitted to the All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, or ARROW for short. As with many of the videos included in the release, very little additional information was provided beyond the footage itself. Take a look.
Yeah, they don't add extra information if it's come from the War Department. Oh, that's like rolling and spinning at the start of that. What is that? W- Looks similar to the last one that we saw. Kind of diamond shaped, high speed. Across the water. Gee, that's moving. That is moving. It was able to rock forward and then back.
The video shows a bright object over the water that appears to pulse as it moves through the scene. As the recording continues, the object also seems to pick up speed, making for a particularly intriguing sequence. According to the accompanying documentation, the object was described as pulsing, which matches what appears to be visible in the footage.
Pulsing and definitely moving.
Unfortunately, there's very little context surrounding the incident, making it difficult to determine exactly what the sensor recorded. One
The
could argue that
camera's
the
barely
unusual
able to
appearance
keep
in
up
motion
with the
is
speed
simply
when
the
it
result of
when
the
it gets
infrared
moving.
sensor or the way the object is being tracked. On the other hand, the footage has remained unresolved, leaving the door open to plenty of speculation. Whatever the explanation may be, it's another fascinating addition to the recent collection of officially released UAP videos. So what do you think was recorded over the water that day? Was it simply an ordinary object viewed under unusual conditions?
And it looks like a pod sometimes, and other times it looks like a full craft. Number 9.
This next clip is one I actually featured on my channel several years ago,
Okay.
but I thought it would be interesting to revisit it since it's been such a long time and many newer viewers have probably never seen it before. The footage was uploaded to a YouTube channel known as Best Horror Videos in
Best Horror?
2015. Although judging by the camera quality, it appears
was
to have been
filmed well
filmed
before that.
several years earlier.
Yeah.
The video begins with a group of friends
Nice
hanging
fire.
around a campfire near an abandoned house.
You can't even see. Oh, there we go.
Everything seems perfectly normal until one of them notices something moving nearby.
The quality of the
He asks
camera
his
is not
friend
there,
for a
huh?
flashlight before deciding to investigate.
Frank, bring la flashlight. Vite, bring la flashlight. Fuck, c'était quoi?
Where were they? Huh?
C'est où?
Right around here, if you look carefully, you can make out what appears to be a head briefly peeking out from behind the abandoned building before disappearing again. Unsure of what he just saw, the cameraman continues searching the area. Then, a few moments later,
Okay.
Chose là, chose là.
Oh, you saw that?
You.
Something peeked there and then went. Disappeared. There was definitely somebody there. Huh?
C'est où? Dans l'eau.
the mysterious head appears once again, peeking
Yeah.
out from almost the exact same spot before quickly disappearing from view. Unfortunately, very little is known about the origins of this footage. We don't know where exactly it was filmed or who the people in the video were, only that they were exploring near an abandoned house when this strange encounter allegedly took place. It could be argued that someone was simply hiding behind the building as part of an elaborate prank. At the same time, the genuine reactions from the group have led others to wonder whether they really did stumble across something they couldn't explain. Whatever the truth may be, it's still one of those older internet videos that has managed to stick with people over the years. So what do you think was peeking out behind that abandoned house? Was it simply someone playing a prank, or something much more mysterious?
Sorry for the coughing, guys. So, with that one, they were around the woods. There's a lot of woods there, but there was also that area, all that wall with the graffiti. So I suspect somebody else was camping out. They just didn't know they were there. And someone definitely was watching them.
In June of 2020, a man named Rhys Davis uploaded a video to his YouTube channel showing what began as an ordinary evening spent hanging out with a group of friends. Before long though, something in the distance catches their attention and the atmosphere changes almost instantly.
Yeah.
Take a look.
Xbox or the new PS5?
Don't.
What was that?
Tail it? Or not tail it?
Is that a person?
We should probably.
Not a person. It looked like you were walking on with their legs. Why would it have a red light?
Lock that shit, dude. I think we left Saints spawn up there.
Yeah, we left some.
Looked like a giant spider or something crawling.
God, oh my
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's scary. Yeah, go back. Oh my god, fuck.
Why would it have a red light on it?
Is this the side door locked? I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Holy shit.
What the...
Wait, Nick, did you lock the door?
Did you lock it? Did you lock this door? I don't want to get close to the door.
Holy shit.
No, make sure it's locked. Make sure it's locked. Okay.
That's scary, bro.
That is creepy as hell.
Dude.
What the f is that, dude?
Dude, it's going on. Oh, it's going around.
Throughout the video, a tall, gangly-looking figure can be seen moving around on all fours in the distance, while seemingly keeping
can
an eye on
definitely see
Rhys
that.
and his friends. It never appears to get very close, but its repeated presence is enough to leave the group feeling increasingly uneasy. At one point, they decide to head back inside the house, hoping to put some distance between themselves and whatever they're seeing. But even then, the encounter doesn't appear to be over.
No, it came all the way
The
up.
figure can later be seen outside the house, seemingly watching the group
Holy-
through the windows, making the situation even more unsettling.
Holy shit, bro.
One possibility is that someone was simply crawling around on all fours to frighten the group as part of an
How would you
elaborate
do
prank,
the
or
eyes?
maybe a hoax. Then again, if that's not the case, it's certainly a bizarre piece of footage that's difficult to explain.
How would you be able to do the red eyes? Let me know in the comments if you know how someone might be able to do the eyes like that with the two red lights. It'd be difficult. 'Cause even if you were to wear the lights, they're so bright it would blind the person wearing them. So I believe it's definitely scary, that one.
An
Right.
Australian Reddit user known as Dependent Box 64.
Okay, Australian, we like it. We like it.
Subreddit after capturing something unusual on his Ring security camera. According to the uploader, the incident happened sometime between 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning, after his dog suddenly began barking.
The dogs can detect
Curious to
stuff.
see what had gotten the dog's attention,
Dogs
he opened the
definitely
Ring app to check the
sense
live
what we
camera
cannot.
feed. At
Okay.
first, he noticed a small white light floating around in the backyard,
Yeah.
which backs onto an empty paddock. Then something even stranger appeared.
Bad quality. Somebody walking. Figure there. Bad quality camera.
Right around here, a tall figure can be seen entering the backyard from the right side of the fence. What's especially unusual
Could be just
is
a
that,
drunk
according
person
to the
coming
operator,
home from the
there
pub.
isn't a gate or any other access point where the figure appears to come through.
Drunk person coming
He
home.
also points out that the mysterious white
They've
light
walked into the
and
wrong
figure
yard.
seem to react to one another, leading him to wonder whether they were
Two
somehow
drunk people.
connected. One possible explanation is that the figure is simply the result of a camera anomaly, perhaps caused by
Possible.
an insect crawling across the lens or another visual artifact that
I've-
only appears
I've heard
in
a lot
shape
about the
because
insect
of
thing.
the camera's night vision.
Yeah.
Whatever the case may be, it's certainly an intriguing clip that's difficult to interpret with complete confidence.
Two drunk
So
people.
what do you think wandered into this Australian backyard? Was it merely a strange camera artifact, or was something else captured that night? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
I think it's two drunk people, guys. Alright. Number 6. We're nearly almost done. 6 more. Let's get some good ones.
Sometimes, checking your home security camera reveals something unexpected happening on your own property.
These are usually
In many
good
cases, Protomancer
security
ended
cameras.
up spotting something much stranger happening in a neighbor's yard instead.
Someone slithering through my
The
neighbor's
video,
yard.
posted to the
Slithering?
WCF subreddit, was recorded
Well,
in
I
the
am
middle of the night
Sneakerbreaker.
and captures a very
But
unusual sight.
Slithering?
Take a look.
Oh, it is on the ground slithering. Is this an animal? What is that? That's weird. I think it might be just an animal crawling along the ground. The quality of the camera doesn't show.
Throughout the footage, a person can be seen slowly slithering.
Is it a
across
person
the
or an
neighbor's
animal?
yard on the ground.
Sometimes
instead
it
of
looks like an
simply
animal
walking.
in this.
It's an incredibly bizarre way to move, and naturally it raises a lot of questions. Was this person trying to avoid being seen?
Maybe.
Or was there some other reason they were crawling across someone's property in the middle of the night? Unfortunately, the video doesn't provide any additional context, so we're left to speculate. Unlike many of the other clips on this list, this one doesn't really need a supernatural
And take
explanation.
that what you
The
will.
unsettling part is that it appears to show an actual person crawling across someone else's yard for reasons we can only guess at.
Yeah.
Hopefully, the homeowner was made aware of what happened, and the situation never escalated beyond what was captured on camera. So what do you think this person was doing that night? Was there an innocent explanation for the bizarre behavior, or was something more sinister going on?
Number 5. What do we got?
Spending the night at your grandparents' house is usually a comforting experience.
It should
filled
be.
with good memories.
Was always fun when I
For
went
TikTok
to
user Sophie
grandma's.
Collins, however, one particular night turned into something she'd probably rather forget. Sophie posted
Sophie,
a video
huh.
showing herself lying in bed, trying to fall asleep, when she suddenly noticed something at the bedroom door.
What? My grandma was watching me sleep. Okay.
Peeking through the narrow gap in the doorway is Sophie's grandmother, silently staring into the room.
Okay.
What's especially unsettling is that even after Sophie points her phone directly at the door, her grandmother doesn't react or walk away. Instead, she simply continues standing there, watching. It's certainly an uncomfortable clip.
Yeah, it's
although the reason
uncomfortable.
behind her grandmother's behavior is impossible to know from the video alone.
What about after in the morning?
Unlike most of the other entries
You
on
didn't
this
speak to
list,
Grandma?
there's no real reason to assume anything paranormal is happening here.
Yeah, no.
Whatever the explanation may be, it's simply a very awkward and unsettling moment that happened to be caught on camera. So what do you think was going on here? Was there an innocent explanation for her grandmother's behavior, or does the clip leave you with more questions than answers?
With that one, it could be just grandma watching her sleep. Is she proud of her granddaughter? It could be paranormal. I want to know, did she speak to her grandmother in the morning? and ask her about the event. Those are the type of questions. What do we think, guys? Let me know in the comments. Number 4.
This next video was posted to TikTok by a user known as Grego6073 and shows him filming himself while swimming in a river. For most of the video, he's simply talking to the camera while enjoying the water. Everything appears completely ordinary at first. In fact, if you look at this earlier part of the video.
Okay. Something in the water? Was that
You
flood
can
water?
clearly see that there doesn't appear to be anyone standing beneath a tree on the opposite riverbank.
Yeah.
But later in the video, that's no longer the case.
When he turns. Oh, there is somebody there. Where would they be standing all in black?
Standing beneath the tree is what appears to be a very tall, slender
Able to
figure
stand on top of the water?
watching from the opposite side of the river.
Unless
Because
the...
figure is so far away, it's difficult to make out any details, but its sudden appearance is what has left many viewers scratching their heads.
Could have walked
It's
over
also worth
between it.
remembering that the spot appears
when
empty
the
earlier
first
in the
time?
video, making many people wonder
Could be just a
when
regular
and how
person that walked
the figure
over.
got there without being noticed.
But it's
A
odd.
more grounded possibility is that it's simply another person who quietly walked into
Yeah,
the area
quietly walked into
while
the area.
uploader
Yeah.
was distracted.
Possible.
Given the distance, it's impossible to know for certain.
Yeah.
Whatever the explanation may be, it's definitely the kind of
Right,
moment
how you
that's
doing?
easy to miss the first time you watch the video.
Definitely. Alright, number 3. Another
For
UAP.
this next entry, we're taking a look at another one of the recently released UAP videos published on the United States Department of War website.
Okay.
Designated DOW UAP PR-055, the footage was reported
Designated.
on November 23rd, 2020.
With a
Like many
code
of the
name?
other videos in the release, very little information accompanies the footage, leaving us to focus almost entirely on what was recorded. Take a look.
Like a ball? You can only see it in the clouds. Well, there's watermarks. There's markers in the vision. Well, those are water droplets. What look like water droplets? Black ball.
The footage
You can
appears
only
to
see
show
it when
a
it's in the
large
clouds.
spherical object repeatedly moving in and out of the clouds.
Yeah, you can see
Unlike
that.
some of the other UAP videos, this object remains clearly visible for much of the recording, making it easier to follow its movement through the sky. At around the 32-second mark, the original unprocessed footage is also shown,
Okay.
giving viewers another look at the same object from the source recording. What makes this clip particularly interesting is the way the object seems to move.
Yeah.
Rather than simply drifting with the clouds,
It's
it
not
appears
got
to
a
change
destination either.
position in a way that many people have described as deliberate or controlled.
Oh,
Of
it's
course,
controlled.
There's also the possibility that the object's unusual movement is simply a result of perspective, the camera platform, or the way the footage was captured. Without additional context, it's impossible to draw any firm conclusions.
When it's outside of the clouds, you
So,
can't see it.
It's another fascinating addition to the recent collection of officially released UAP videos.
Television. Number 2.
A TikTok user named Rebecca shared a video that was originally recorded by her mother while out on a hike. According to Rebecca, her mother came across a large mansion known as the Murphy House.
Okay.
Believing the house might be unoccupied, she decided to film the property as she walked past. At first, everything seems perfectly normal.
Yeah.
Looks pretty deserted, but it must have been gorgeous in its stay. It's absolutely, I could just imagine walking around here in some fancy dress or something, and just amazing. It's just beautiful.
Then, at around the 20-second mark, if you look toward the last window on the upper floor, you can make out what appears to be the face of a child staring out from inside the house.
Because it was a kid?
The videographer doesn't
Oh, no.
notice it at the time, making the discovery something that was only spotted later while reviewing.
Was there not meant to be anybody in the house?
It's a brief moment, but the face is distinct enough to make you wonder whether someone or something was watching from inside the building all
Definitely.
along.
Definitely a face
Of
watching.
course, there's another possibility. If this isn't anything paranormal, it could simply be an actual child standing inside the house.
I believe it was an actual child looking, yes.
From that distance, combined with the camera quality, it's easy to see how an ordinary face could end up looking unusually pale and unsettling.
It's a kid watching out the window.
Unfortunately, we don't know much about the history of the Murphy house. or
Kids
whether
do watch
anyone
out windows.
investigated the property afterward.
Were they
leaving
daydreaming?
the entire incident unresolved. So what do you think was looking out from that upstairs window?
Just a
Was
kid
it simply
daydreaming
someone
out the
inside
window?
house, or did the camera capture something much more mysterious?
Alright, last one. Number one, guys.
On August 31st, 2017,
Door?
a YouTube channel known as Paranologies uploaded a video from inside a room filled with dozens of dolls.
Okay.
For many people, that alone would be enough to make them feel uneasy.
Yeah, they're
But
freaky,
according
but
to the uploader,
the
one
doll.
particular doll named Eddie had been displaying some very unusual behavior. Take a look.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Which one's it?
Oh shit! Oh, it moved! Did you see that?
Hand moved.
Did you all see that?
If you watch Eddie closely, you can see his right hand make a small movement
Yeah,
all on
moved.
its own. It's a subtle motion, but somehow that almost makes it even creepier. The uploader later posted another video from the same room on a different day, and this time something else appears to happen.
He's not in the same
We were doing
place?
another live stream, me and my buddy Greg.
Okay.
And he was, we were asking them to move, and he
The doll in the background.
moved his,
While the camera is focused elsewhere, one of the dolls in the background
The
appears
background.
to slowly turn its head on its own.
That doll definitely moved.
Whether the movement is genuine or not,
That's
it's
scary.
certainly enough to make you look twice.
That's scary.
A more skeptical interpretation is that both movements could simply be the result of slight shifts in the dolls, camera perspective, or even an elaborate setup by the uploader. Even so, they're subtle enough that they don't immediately jump out at you, which is part of what makes the video so unsettling. Personally, I think just being surrounded by that many dolls would
Could
already
make you
be
freaky.
unnerving enough.
Yeah.
The possibility of one of them moving on its own is just the icing on
Can
the
make you
cake.
freak out, right?
So what do you think happened inside this room? Were these dolls really moving by themselves, or is there another explanation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
Will do.
And that was